City crews have been working diligently throughout the morning to make street repairs to a sinkhole that occurred overnight. The city says the sinkhole is likely the result of a downpour or excessive precipitation. I'm currently here at one of the Circle K locations, and who doesn't like low gas prices? As Circle K is hosting their Circle K Fuel Day at all of its locations in South Dakota and throughout the U.S. So what that means for customers is that they can save up to 40 cents per gallon of gas. To pass the physical test, trainees must complete 18 push-ups in a minute, 30 sit-ups in a minute, and run the 6 laps around the track in 16 minutes and 30 seconds. The purpose of the PT test is to measure people's endurance. And imagine being a fire tower watch person, just coming from break. All of a sudden, you spot a large smoke plume in the distance. Alicia, I'm here at the Black Hills area Habitat for Humanity, Jimmy Carter, Peace and Unity Virgil here in downtown Rapid City to celebrate the life of the 39th President of the United States. The policy applies to all workers across South Dakota because it's state law. With Rapid City's case, city employees always followed it. However, the policy was never in place in the city's employee handbook, yet that could change on Monday. Kadoka Volleyball punched its ticket to the state tournament this year for the first time in over 4 decades. While the Cougars lost to Burke in the Class B quarterfinals, senior Bella Williams was a major contributor in helping the team get there. Andrew Lynn has a story with this week's Gustafson Builders Athlete of the Week. Oglala Sioux Tribe President Frank Starr comes out, says the U.S. government has been ignoring treaty obligations with the Oglala Sioux Tribe for years.
I believe that due to ignorance, maybe we're left out of the picture.
With many federal departments being directly impacted by the DOJ cuts, Starr comes out says at this time it's difficult to predict how the cuts may affect the reservation.
How they're going to play out, we don't know. I don't think anybody knows.
Starr comes out says the cuts have affected the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Indian Health Service, and the Bureau of Indian Education, departments the reservation relies on to enhance their quality of life.
When it comes to memberships, getting their probates done and things like that, that's just an example of BIA. IHS is we're having, I guess, problems maintaining certain, professional positions, such as doctors.
Starr comes out, says OST is putting a plan in place to help protect their programs, including transportation and education.
Some of these executive orders are actually being carried out where we're taking measures on how to counter those, as far as putting letters out.
Starr comes out, hopes the Trump administration honors some of the treaty obligations to tribal nations.
We're hoping that we can work with this administration in protecting those programs. So.
Starr comes out, says he doesn't believe potential cuts in Medicaid will affect the reservation.
I don't believe so. I do believe in the language that does state that doesn't affect Indian country. So we'll be tracking that to see if that's true.
Reporting for Dakota Territory News, I'm Brian Savage. A man accused of raping a child and fleeing from law enforcement thereafter has been on the run since 2013.
This is a real dangerous individual, a guy that preys on young children. It's likely that he could be seeking out another companion and preying on their children as he did in this case.
According to the U.S. Marshals website, in December 2008 in South Dakota, a 17-year-old girl informed her mother that she'd been getting sexually assaulted by the suspect since she was 12. The suspect was then brought in for questioning and DNA sampling. However, the man was allowed to leave after stopping the interview. The next day, a search warrant was obtained by law enforcement, yet the suspect allegedly fled the area. With the man still out there, the case caught the attention of the hit TV series America's Most Wanted. The case is set to air on the show's season 3 finale.
This guy's a coward. He preys on young little girls, manipulates them, earns their trust, and then sexually assaults them.
The show is known for profiling wanted fugitives in the U.S. and helping law enforcement agencies' investigations that hit a dead end.
They oftentimes reach out to us in hopes that we can provide some assistance in this case to move these cases forward, and the public and our viewers have done that time and time again.
The U.S. Marshals currently have a $25,000 reward for the suspect. He's a middle-aged white male with brown hair, green eyes, and is 5'9".
Is a mechanic. He could be working in the car or automotive industry, and he has connections all over, which can be difficult. He may even have gone up to Canada.
The man is still considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with any information on his whereabouts can call the Pennington County Sheriff's Office at 605-394-6117, the Rapid City Police Department at 605-394-4131, or your nearest law enforcement agency. Law enforcement believe he may be in the Dix, Nebraska area, as well as the Laramie and Torrington, Wyoming areas. In Rapid City, Brian Savage, Dakota Territory News.